Virgo, hello, beautiful, and welcome to your karma energy reading. This is going to go over the energy surrounding you as well as the um, current karma that you are facing or is being cleared. Then we'll get into what spirit wants you to be aware of, the 3D outplay, and then your guidance. If you are new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, babes, I love and appreciate each of you. Thank you. All right, I've said my blessing and prayer. Let's jump into it. If you're interested in a private reading, please check the link below. I am giving a free one. The winner will be announced in the beginning of October. What do we got popping off for Virgo? Concern. Journey. This word is coming through different for parts of the collective, but it's worth it to go. You've got the jackpot in the end. So for some of you, this is actually wherever you're being called to go. It's the actual change that you are struggling with. Marriage and change with mature man on the end. Some of you, there's a worry about choosing a different counterpart. Well, that's where you're being called to go here. Lover's underneath that. We're going to get into this for you. Temperance. What's your current karmic outlook here? The High Priestess. This is a reward versus punishment. This has to do with self. Page of Pentacles. Put you the right side up. Sorry about that. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. This is has to do with what we accept in relationships, primarily. Somebody will keep going based on false promises instead of getting up and moving based on time or fear of not meeting a different counterpart. Let's get into what Spirit wants you to be aware of here. The Tower. You're going to be hit with something. You can't keep avoiding this. Leaving this situation, this person, it's a false promise. So for some of you, this is going to relate into something as work. But I'm getting relationships more. The Six of Swords to the Page of Wands. I've got player energy. Somebody's not being faithful right now. I don't know if they're actually taking action towards another counterpart or if this is just talking or looking. But you can't keep accepting this. This is a repeat cycle. This person's going to do it again. And that's what Spirit wants you to be aware of. You can either get off of it by facing it when this happens, or you can continue to. Eight of Swords, self-imposed here. The Emperor and the Five of Cups. 3D Playout. You gotta break this chain. This person just keeps you stuck. They lie to you, manipulate you. You're just stuck and bound on this cycle of endless pain where you're always feeling hurt. You're hurt in the end. This person is always hurting you. For some of you, this isn't player ways. This is the way they just communicate. They're very immature. They may be short-tempered or quick to come with a mean comeback out of nowhere. Like, wow, really? We had to take it to that level? Or they use that facade where it's like, I'm just joking, but you're not really joking, are you? You're just trying to hurt me so that I don't get the balls to walk away from you. Sorry. Let's get into your guidance. Hierophant, 4 of Pentacles. If something hasn't been moving, you need to understand why it's stuck. And the Magician. You don't even feel fully comfortable being yourself or opening up with this person at this time. Just being aware of that, you need to... Somebody has a counterpart that's not attached to them. They're in your energy. They try to talk to you. They watch you or whatever. This person wants to give you that kind of commitment that you want that this other person does not. This person may tell you you're worthless, but at the same time, they may realize how many other people see your worth or see you in a light that they've talked you out of seeing yourself in. Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. Love yourself. Love yourself here. See your own worth. Choose you. King of Swords was underneath that. This person is very manipulative. They talk and talk and talk. Awareness and hope. This has nothing to do with you, and it's going to trigger, it's your self-worth. You have to trigger this or face these triggers within yourself so you can avoid this. Once you can see how much you are worth, in your value, what you're willing to put up with and how you diminish that by staying in this relationship. Rest, rejuvenate, and then patience. I know you wanted this relationship to grow, but Spirit is asking you to take time to yourself here so that you can grow more healthily. There's somebody that's going to come along. There's someone in your energy that you're not going to be alone forever, I promise. But Spirit does want you to walk away from this. It's time to pour into yourself more than you pour into other people. Transformation. Let's get your past life. See if there's any past life connection carryover and messages for you. Knighthood and wars and battles. This is a level up for you if you take the time to yourself. You will appreciate yourself. What you are willing to tolerate in the future from people is going to be a lot less. But right now, yeah, love feels like a battlefield for my Virgo collective. I'm sorry. And if it doesn't, that's probably how this relationship's going to end if you've been having intuitive hits and stuff that you ignore. Those of you, I've got southern relatives coming through. Yeah, go see your kin. It's the Civil War memorabilia that. A Chariot of Ascension, spiritual work of the higher initiate. Chariot's about movement, but that's all with harness direction being guided. I mean, you. It's the acceptance that someone doesn't want. And Spirit of Isis, triumph of the goddess. And there's a higher lesson of self here that's going to happen. Goya Kali, it is time to release the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what you have learned, but see things for what they are rather than what you wish them to be. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding. Alright, we're going to have pick a pile. There will be 3 piles to pick from if you have a yes or no question. 1, 2, and 3. This is a general collective, so I do always recommend that you go with the one that resonates if one pops out other than the pile you picked. Please don't just go with the answer you want, though. You're going to be lying to yourself and then mad at me. 1, 2, and 3. Pick pile 1. Your answer is yes, with contract, past, current, future, fate, and destiny. The number 48. Pile 2 is yes, with 33 and a year from now. And pile 3 is yes, destiny and divine purpose with the number 7. Let's go ahead and play guys a prayer. Somebody here needs to, when you go back over why this happened and things like that, you'll be going through different things. There's new red flag warnings and intuitive hits that you've got that you're going to learn to recognize when you go to face other people. So just be aware of those when you take that time, that rest and rejuvenate after the end of this. 38. God, please help me expand, open my heart and mind to new ways and paths of knowing you. Amen and thank you. All right. I hope that this helped you. And please take that pause, that pause after this ends. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to connecting with you again, and I love you. Goodbye.